Robert Rivest, Opening to Joy in Difficult Times, at the Greater Springfield UU in Massachusetts.
I'm really pleased and honored. I'm going to introduce him to you in just a second, to introduce Robert Rivest to you. He's going to help to lead a good chunk of the service, a couple of different elements, and then offer us a message. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about who he is. He is the creator and founder of Wellbeing Laughter and the Rivest Method of Joyful Living, internationally admired performer, teacher, and public speaker. Also does mindfulness and stress relief educating, and a comic mime artist and laughter yoga master trainer. He's got a lot of stuff he does. Since 1990, he's given over 8,000 presentations in Europe, Asia, Africa, and across the US. His mission, cool that you have one, is to use mindfulness, laughter, and the performing arts to bring greater health, happiness, and joy to individuals and organizations around the world. Sounds pretty good, right? All right, so I hope you're ready for a little bit of that, and I want to welcome Robert up, my friend.
I'm happy to be here. I was going to mess with the sound person and get up and go. I'm happy to be here. I took Eric's improv class here, and I remember after the first class, they said, "Well, how do you feel?" And I said, "I'm just happy to be here." And I turned it into a little mantra. I end up saying it everywhere I go. I was at the gym the other day, and I'm like, I'm just happy to be here. And I was embodying it. I was believing it. I was living it. One of my students is 102 years old. And after a class with him, I said, "How you doing?" And he said, "I woke up this morning." The way he said it was so rich and so full, as if he didn't take it for granted. And so my saying, "I'm just happy to be here," it opens some doors. Now here the presentation is about joy. And I'll be speaking until the expert of joy gets here. Oh, that's me? When I think of joy, I love the word joy. I watched Thich Nhat Hanh do calligraphy of the word joy. And you could see the cross come over here and the little J and the opening O and even the Y. It's very joyful. When I hear the word joy, I think of openness, spaciousness, freedom, lightheartedness. When I picture people experiencing joy in my mind, they are uplifted, the corners of the lips are up, the cheeks are up, eyelids are up. There's an openness, spaciousness. The phrase jump for joy, leap for joy. Yeah. When I told a friend I was going to be doing this presentation today, she said, "Oh, you do great on that. You're the embodiment of joy." And I was like, "Well, not all the time." My background is in the performing arts, the healing arts, and the art and science of laughter. Now, the performing arts, I studied mime in Paris, France with Marcel Marceau, and I trained in mime, dance, theater, and improvisation, and acting in New York City. And I realized, as I look back, I think I was funneling my energy. Because like many people, I came from difficult situation, I had trauma, tragedy, I had sorrows. I do remember one day of my life feeling such emotional pain that I thought, this is why people do the most horrendous things on earth. They're trying to avoid this pain. And so I was right up against the road that I could have gone this way into self and other destruction, or sensing this energy and wanting to transform it. And so I've spent the greater part of the last 30 years doing mindfulness meditation, breath work, pranayama, tai chi, qigong, yoga, and I've become a master trainer of laughter yoga. And I realized all of those things, including the performing arts, were to help me transform this energy. Now, some of you may be thinking, okay, joy, and this time I don't feel like joy. I don't even like the word joy. Joy doesn't enter my vocabulary. Well, my little game on that is that Well, let me share a couple of stories with you. At my grandmother's funeral, we're walking from the cemetery to the car, and my youngest nephew said, "Oh, it's such a beautiful day." "Oh, but I shouldn't be thinking that because Graham just died." And I said, "Well, we can be thinking both. You can be sad that you miss her, and you could feel that loss, but it is a beautiful day. There's no denying it. It's right here. It's right in front of us, and we can celebrate that too." I've been brought in many times as a performer and as a mindfulness teacher and laughter yoga presenter to help people through difficult situations, to help with bereavement groups or trauma. And many times we know about it ahead of time, but there have been many times in my career when I've been booked to do a presentation months in advance and something tragic happens, very traumatic. And I usually give the call, "Do you still want me to come in tomorrow and do this?" It happened after 9/11 here, the terrorist attacks here in the US. I was scheduled to do a comic mime show at a school the next day. And I called the school, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yeah." Okay, so I'm driving there and I'm listening to the radio of everything that happened and taking it in, and then I shut it off and I just kept thinking, "Oh, will they laugh?" I get there and I do my warm-up. I have a warm-up that allows me to free up my body, to be open and spacious, to release what I have just been through. I'm doing my warm-up and it's taking a little longer than normal to feel that lightness, to feel that freeness, that openness, that readiness. And then 300 elementary school children come into the auditorium and I do my presentation. And I hit my first mark where I know it always gets a laugh. I hit the mark, silence, but not for too long. They burst out laughing. Their laughter was so rich, so full, so explosive, like a valve being released. And they laughed throughout the whole show. And you could feel it in the air, the transformation. It's not denying what happened. But as Thich Nhat Hanh says, suffering is not enough. That's why in his practice, he does so many practices on joy. One more little story about a transformation. It was actually this time at my grandfather had passed away, and we already had been through the funeral. We're back at my grandparents' house, and people are talking and gathering food, and we settle into the living room, many of us. And there was just this silence, just a pause, a nothingness. I could even feel the stillness of the air. And my grandfather's youngest great-granddaughter came in the room, said to her great-grandmother, where's great-grandpa?" "Oh, he's in heaven, darling." "How come he didn't take his car?" And that's what happened to us. We laughed, we released. It's possible. Most of us have used laughter conditionally, meaning something happens and we laugh. But there is a practice, one of the 4 joys that I'm going to be sharing with you today, that is a practice of laughing on purpose as a release. We'll be playing with that later. What I'd like to do now, I'm a mime, yes, and we've talked about that. This little light of mime, I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to teach you a little bit of mime today. Start off. Let's wake up our fingers a little bit. Because not only to do mime, but to embody joy, we need space, I think. So let's free up the hands. I'm doing it up here. If your joints prefer down here, that's fine. Wake up the wrists in this way. Nice. Yeah, that's right. I'm shaking my hands, then bending the elbows. Yeah. Then the shoulders. Let's do shoulder circles. For the shoulders. Nice, free up. Ah, yeah, and I invite you to start being aware of your breathing as you do this. Breathe a little deeper, breathe a little slower. And we can do smiling meditation as we do this. Turn the corners of the lips up, let the cheeks go up and smile. Yeah, a little. Good, good, good. And then the head and neck. Move it in any way you want. Doesn't have to be exactly the way I do. Ask your body what's needed here. Okay, and then a little, let's free up the spine in 6 different ways. We'll turn this way to the bell. Then we'll turn the other way to the piano. Then we'll reach to one side as far as you feel comfortable. Nice, beautiful. Reach to the other, this way. Yeah, we all go the same way. We are one here. Nice, beautiful. And then down. And open up. Ah. And then just kind of shake your feet a little bit. Good. Now in Mime, when I do the wall, there's a lot going on here. There's the tension and the release. So let's play with that. Your hand stops, and then relaxes, stops, relaxes, and stops. Relaxes and stops, relaxes and stops. Now, many of us in our lifetime are very good at this part, the tension. My invitation to you is to find as many moments as you can to take that in-breath, to release, to let go of the tension. You know, I have friends that say, well, I do an hour of Tai Chi in the morning, I do an hour of yoga, I do an hour of breathing and meditation. I say, that's great. I think it would be almost as good to do 60 one-minute little pockets of joy, little pockets of breathing, being aware of the body. So yeah, you're doing great with that. Let's turn it into a little mind piece. Okay, so let's say this is the barrier, right? This is the barrier. And we think, oh, here's a problem. I'm a problem solver. I'll go this way. I'll go this way. Nice. I'll go behind. But there's a ceiling above and a floor below, and you're starting to feel tense. And what happens when you start to panic is the body tightens, the breathing gets shallow, and your mind may get very narrow. So let's do that. Tight, tense. Then you remember, okay, let's take a deep breath in, release it out, loosen up the body, clear the mind, open the mind, put in a new mindset. Instead of thinking, there's no way out of here, who's going to feed my dog Toto? Put in the new mindset of, hey, if there's a way out of here, I'll find it. So let's do that. Explore with me. Thanks for doing this with me. And then you think, here's the mindset. Play a little George Carlin. Trapped in a box, and all there is a door, man. Wait a minute, a door? Turn, click. Ah. Love is the power that wears down the rock. Nice, beautiful. Another thing I want to share with you is other parts of that four elements of joy for me: the breathing, moving, smiling, and laughing. Let's take a deep breath in. Release it out. Nice deep breath in. Release it out. Do what I call nose low. Breathe in low in the body. Breathe out slowly. Breathe into the entire body this time. And breathe out. That means letting go of your understanding of the anatomy. Imagine you can breathe into the entire body and breathe out. Good. Breathe in and smile. And breathe out and release, let go. Smiling in. Releasing and letting go. Yeah, good. Smile as if you're smiling into every cell in the body. And then release. Good. Rub your hands together, get a little energy in the hands. Do a little clapping. A little chant before we do our laughter. We're going to go like this. Ho, ho, to this side. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Ho, ho, ah, ah, ah. One more, ho, ho, ah, ah, ah. Great. Next one is very good, yay. Ready, go. Very good, yay. Very good, yay. One more time. Very good, yay. All right. Repeat after me. Ha. Ha. Ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. He. 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 Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. It's like your music warm-up, right? Then low to high. Ready? We're gonna go. Oh, 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 oh. Ready? Go now. Oh, 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 oh. Then ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. He, 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 he. He, 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 he. Low to high. Oh, oh, ha, ha, he, he. Oh, oh, ha, ha, he, oh, ha, he. Good. And let's turn it into more of a slightly social thing where we do, let's breathe, smile, and laugh, or waving hello to others. Just a little smile and laugh. Go. Wave to each other. Good. And then laughter yoga comes from India. So we do namaste. Namaste can mean simply the light in me bows to the light in you today. The joy in me. Imagine abundant joy, every cell dancing with joy, as if we've flicked the switch to joy. So every cell, the vibration of joy. You know, I had a dream once that somehow the vibration, there was a flick that was switched, and everyone on the planet at the same time felt happiness, joy, contentment, and peace, all at the same time. Some vibrational shift. So do that within your body, right? A little bit of the happiness and joy. The joy in me bows to the joy in you. Nice. And we can also do it this way. So this hand, I'm going to call this the piano hand and the bell hand. So when I do this one, you do this one. Yeah. You and I are one. You and I are one. And Thich Nhat Hanh, see, many of us do this. Thich Nhat Hanh often did this. And he had this be a lotus bud. And when he bowed, he was often thinking, this is the potential for our friendship to blossom. So let's do that. So this is just the bud, this is the potential. I connect with you, you connect with me. Opening to our friendship. Another one, here's mine is a mime one. Let's do this. We're talking, whatever's happening, and we sense the wall going up. Ready? So put up the wall and just go, huh? Huh? The laughter dissolves the walls between us. Do it with the person next to you. Huh? 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 Now, well, I was creating this this moment, this message. I started dancing and singing around the room about joy. I made up a little song. Would you like to hear it? It goes like this. Joy in my feet, joy in my knees, joy in my hips and deep inside of me, joy in my heart, joy in my mind. Joy lifts my spirits each and every time. Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Celebrating joy. Embodying joy. lifting up with joy. Say, joy in my body, do, 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 joy deep in my bones, do, 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 joy out in the world, yeah, 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 joy in our homes, let's lift it up with joy. I lift it up with joy. Say, lift it up with joy. Lift it up with joy. Hey, now, why keep it hidden? Why push it down? Why close your mind to the joy that's all around? Lift up your heart, lift up your mind, lift up your soul. It's joy time, sing it, joy. Sing it, sing it, sing it, joy. Dance and sing with it, joy. Celebrate it now, joy. Yeah, 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 joy. Well, that's the joy I prepared for you now. But I'm hoping next time I see you, we can bow, connecting in joy. And for many people who train with me, instead of just waving like this, they wave to me like this. Thank you very much. Joy be with you.
Robert's going to help to, I don't want to say interpret, but he's going to, I'm going to say some things, he's going to do some things. Let's just put it that way. So this is our call to worship. It's easy to get tricked, taken for a ride, convinced that joy is a possession, something to be caught, contained, and controlled just by us. As if it's a birthday present, waiting for us to unwrap it and keep forever and ever. And who can blame us with pain seeming so powerfully prevalent and permanent? If sadness can stay for so long, why can't joy? But maybe it's elusive for a reason. Maybe it's slippery in order to help us understand that it was put here to fly. Or better yet, to be flung, to be passed, not possessed, to be spread between you and me, between the ones who receive its gift and the ones that have been looking for its treasure for a very long time. Maybe it's a beautiful and elegant contagion over which we might have more control than we think, if only we share it. If only we notice that joy is not ours to keep, but ours to give. Maybe joy is a gift that opens us as much as we open to it. Maybe that's the way the light leaks into our weary world. Come, friends, and let us worship together. Robert's going to conclude our time together with this beautiful thing that he has, it changes, honestly, but he concludes our time of sitting in the morning with a sending off. So the sending forth is yours.
I invite you to move along with me. We'll do a moving meditation. Awakening. Awakening. Here now, in this moment, filled with joy, I smile. Breathing in, my air flows in like the wind. My breath flows out like a summer breeze. Embracing the present moment, I feel a deep connection to the earth. Aware of this moment, I open my heart and soul to the horizon. Mindful of this moment, I feel as light and free as the clear blue sky, open to the horizon, connected to the earth. Earth, horizon, sky. The energy of the universe washes over me, releasing all tension. Breathing in, I can feel my aliveness in every cell. Breathing out, I know peace, love, laughter, and joy are available in this moment as I awaken. Awaken, 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 here now. Filled with joy, embody joy, align with joy, become one with joy, and share it with the world.
Thank you for practicing along with us. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity. May we all continue opening to joy in good and bad times, sending peace, love, laughter, and joy your way today.